Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Get it, baby. Oh, he got it.
Down on what'll be the final play.
He got it.
This first quarter.
What a play.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
What a play.
White 20.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll look to run with Henderson.
Yeah.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley.
Oh, come on, man.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major.
There we
It's
go.
caught for a Rams touchdown by Brandon Cooks.
That's what we want.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Rams add on to their lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented it.
Yeah, because nobody was guarding him. Literally unguarded.
Set. 180. All day, defense. All day. All day. Check 3.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
23 yards the pickup there.
Just chucking it, aren't they?
Towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is...
Get him.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Man, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Oh!
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
TJ Day was like, I want those cookies.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done.
Oh, he did the field goal. Okay.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do a little flip.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield, because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down.
Get out of my way, boy.
You just don't break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's try a little slip screen.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
53, Mike, 53.
Goff now looking to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
Oh, get down. Goodness me, he put that boy on the floor.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise.
Look at that blocking.
It will even out as the season extends, because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
Check. We go. Nice 20. Check. 53. Mike. Watch twist.
From the red zone now, Goff.
Got him.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
There we go. Out.
From 19
Threw it
yards
right over that
away.
linebacker.
And the Rams add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Caught it right at that goal line. All right, so far the Super Bowl rematch is going our way.
Set. 180. Check. 45 to Mike. Night, sweetheart.
First down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep.
What are you doing? Oh my God, no way.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there.
That's ridiculous.
75 yards.
That's ridiculous. I guess that's why he's Baker Mayfield, right? And throw across his body 60 yards.
180. Check 53. Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I come.
Now a first down throw. Gone. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Like 20. Tight end right. Tight end right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
On first and 10, Goff. Throw left side to Reynolds. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if
X factor. X factor. Yeah.
Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down, and the Rams add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here.
Stiff arm him? Oh, did he step out?
Anything on the other side?
No,
did he step out of bounds?
Because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
It's too close to tell.
Mayfield on play action.
Nope.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it,
nope.
But it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield to throw it. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback.
Illegal man downfield, right?
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route.
And he coughed it up, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
We got this.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there.
Nice job, Lucas. Good play.
Just found a hole in that zone. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Get him. Oh, yeah. They might be out of field goal range now.
Samson Abuka able to finally wrestle him down for what's just going to be a huge
They're going
loss,
for
and
it?
It takes us to 4th down as well.
Okay.
Well, play fake.
Oh, no,
The
no,
problem is
field
nobody
goal.
was
Okay.
faked
They're doing
out.
a field goal. He missed.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Goff on 1st down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley.
If I had spun him.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
We play to win. Let's go.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart, because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Check.
On 2nd down, it's Henderson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Got it.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Rams add on to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Being on second half, no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Now this one was running back out of the backfield.
Nice tackle.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Here's Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb.
What a great job, TJ Day.
Backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a
I don't know if you guys saw that, but he weaved right between those blockers and got him.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there.
Watch him weave under all those 3 linebackers.
Screen developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Fantastic.
We go tonight. 180. We got tight left. Even. 4 down.
Now Goff on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Reynolds. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here we go. 180. Obama.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check three.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Goff, throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett.
Oh, baby. Everett is a man possessed right now.
Before being taken down.
He's in the zone.
In space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Man, I got Gerald Everett in the zone only to lose it.
Defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sack left, baby. Yum, 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 yum.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
All right, we'll take the field goal.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense.
51-yard field goal right down the middle. Just banged it home.
Check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball.
Didn't even hesitate.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in this.
All right, this game is pretty much over, but
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good route. Good pickup for first down yardage. And that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Oh! Now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
He dropped that ball.
And a big turnover
Who
there
got it?
as his guys will get the football.
Was that Abercrombie or Donald?
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It's simple.
Donald got him.
Been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And the Rams getting set to go now. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They run. It's Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did say? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They try right side here. Gurley.
There we go.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And getting this just
They're not even calling timeout.
They'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces
I'll run it all the way down.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. A play fake to Gurley, now gone. Finding Hardman here over the middle.
Yeah,
and
let's
he's
go.
Got this down to the 35. Well, my
Sorry,
friend,
Cleveland.
for the
You
players,
tried
it's
again,
good for
but you
them to
failed.
get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for L.A., that'll be a happy locker room as they start.
Okay, TJ Day upgraded again. All of a sudden, this dude's a field general. I love it. We got to get him up to 85 overall so he can get his X Factor ability. His second ability, I mean. He's already got the X Factor. So now he has 2 slots here. One of them unlocks at 85, another one unlocks at 90 overall. Who got a weekly award? Jared Goff. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, start our training one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and see if there's anybody to upgrade, and if not, then we are done for this episode. We streamed for about 2.5 hours. We are now in Season 5 of our franchise. Yeah, we got some good young talent, I'll tell you that. Got some good young talent. All right, guys. Well, this has been another LA Rams Madden franchise rebuild. In Season 5 now. It's 2023. And we made some really good progress. We have several X Factors on our team now. We have Todd Gurley, Brandon Cooks, and now Gerald Everett is an X Factor who has the rack 'em up ability. And our defense, TJ Day, that rookie linebacker that we put in there, is now an X Factor. Has his X Factor unlocked. And of course, you have Donald in there as a fixture. Taylor Rapp is a good player for us now. And of course, we have Abukam and John Johnson. So we have a pretty solid team. This kid that we drafted is going to develop quickly. He's already, I mean, look at him. He's only played a couple games, and he's already almost to his 500 downs threshold, and we're going to specialize him as a slot corner. So, you know, he's coming along real nice, and yeah. So that's been another episode. If you're on YouTube, I want to thank you guys for watching all these. Any comment, any thumbs up you may give is always appreciated. So, well, this has been Free Nachos, and I will see you all later. Bye-bye.